There's three days that change the history, from the cross to the crown. Today we are remembering the 3 days that changing the destiny of humanity forever. 3 days that shocked the heaven. 3 days that terrified the darkness. 3 days that opened the door for redemptions. Friday looked like defeat. Saturday felt like silence. But Sunday revealed the unstoppable power of God. The resurrection of Jesus Christ is not just the history event. It is a spiritual reality that still transformed lives today. Every believer, every family, every person will walk through their own Friday, Saturday, and Sunday moment. So, today we are going to walk through those 3 days and discover what God was really doing. Day 1, Friday, day of sacrifice. Friday was the day the world thought it had defeated Jesus. The Son of God was beaten, mocked, and nailed to the cross. Disciples washed in Herod. The crowd mocked him. Darkness covered the land. To the world, it looked like the end, but in heaven, saw something different. The cross was not a moment of defeat. The cross was the payment for humanity, redemptions. In Isaiah 53 verse 5 says, He was wounded for our transgressions. He was bruised for our iniquity. This means that for our own peace was upon him, and by his stripes we are healed. Every sin, every broken family, every generation curse, every pain of humanity, Jesus carried all on the cross. What looked like weakness was actually the greatest act of love. The world has ever seen something in life. We experience our own Friday moment. The moment when everything seemed to fall apart. Moment when dreams collapse. Moment when the pain feels unbearable. But Friday changes. Something powerful. What looked like the end may actually be beginning of redemptions. Day 2, Saturday, the day of silence. Saturday is the day people relay talking about Jesus was in the tomb. Disciples were hiding. Fear filled their hearts. Their hope seemed buried behind the stones, and heaven was silent. Have you ever had a season like that? A season when you pray but feel no answer. A season when God feels quiet. A season when you don't understand what He's doing. Saturday represents those moments. A moment of uncertainty. The moment of waiting. Moment when the miracle hasn't appeared yet. But here's the truth. Most remember, just because God is silent does not mean He is upset. Behind the stone, something powerful was happening. Darkness thought it had won, but the power of the death was being defeated. The enemy thought the story was finished, but God was preparing the greatest victory in history. Sometimes God works the most when we see the last. Your Saturday is not the end of your story. Day 3, Sunday, the day of resurrections. The day the Sunday came, the stone was rolled away. The tomb was empty, and the death has lost its power. Matthew 23 verse 6, it declares, He is not here, He has risen. The resurrection is the foundation of our faith. If Jesus had stayed in the grave, Christianity would never exist. But the grave could not hold him. Hell could not stop him. Death could not defeat him. Sunday revealed the truth. God is always has the final word. The resurrection means hope is alive. Forgiveness is available. New life is possible. And the same power that raised Jesus from the dead is still working today. In Romans 8 verse 11 says, the spirit of him who raised Jesus from the dead living in you. That means resurrection power is not just history, it is living reality. The message for our lives, those 3 days are not just events from the past, they are patterns for our lives. Every person who walks through this season, your Friday, moment of pain, moment of sacrifice, moment when life feels unfair. Here come your Saturday, moment of waiting, moment of silence, moment when you don't understand what God is doing. And here comes Sunday. Here comes Sunday, the moment when God brings resurrection, the moment when the miracle appears, the moment when the story turns around. And this is the message of Easter. What was buried can rise again. Dream can rise again. Faith can rise again. Family can rise again. Hope can rise again. Resurrection for the inner frame. This is why we call it the inner frame broadcast. Sometimes the fire inside you, people dies, life put out the flame, pain weakens the spirit, disappointment buries the hope. But the Easter reminds us that God is God of resurrection. He reigns when life tries to bury. He restores what the enemy tried to destroy. He brings life where there was once death. The tomb could not hold Jesus, and the grave cannot hold your future. Remember this truth. Friday was a painful. Saturday was silent, but Sunday was powerful. The stone was rolled away. The tomb was empty. And the resurrection of Jesus changed the history forever. And today, the same power is still rising people, raising faith, raising hope, raising lives. Because when God is involved, sun is always coming. God bless you. This is the Inner Frame Broadcast. For me, for more, subscribe, like. Happy Easter. Enjoy fasting, whatever you're doing. Remember, God did it for you. He did it for you. Don't forget that. He's always there for you no matter what. Even the death is the one holding. Nothing can destroy you because we already win on Sunday. God bless you.